It's good. I have to admit, On Your Tail is a good time filler when you've got a bit before the end of the stream. It's not... it doesn't take me a lot to get into it. I think it should just come... Dean, no, it was lovely to meet you. Go have a good rest of your day. Good rest of your day. And we will come back to Broken Sword franchise. But I am eager to finish Simon, and I'm quite eager to finish our last Tex Murphy game as well. Hello! Oh, no, you have a good sleep. I hope work goes well for you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. It's a good time filler. I don't remember where we left off, actually. No, we have not, Rooks. No. Which is why I say that perhaps we won't play it... oh, should we go see if Adriano's still bugged out or not? That's why I say that we might not change games until Monday. If we aren't going to change games, we'll play Siberia for a second. I don't know how. When did Simon 4 and 5 come out? Yeah, I want to go see if he's stuck there. If he is, then, you know. And I think we'll go do the Last Supper. Oh, God, what if we finish Borgo in an hour? Wait, which alleyway is he stuck in? Is he stuck around here? No, I think he's stuck by the Trattoria. Hey, Hyle, George looks different? No. No. Well, I mean, he got a haircut. This is Nico. I think we're on the last quest, though. Yeah, you've got to play some tricks. I think we got some tips on how to get Overseer working. It might be from Doomsday, actually, that we got tips on how to get it working. So we'll have a little fiddle with it. This is George in a furry suit. Underneath the suit, all George. I think he's up here. Yep, he's still stuck there. Looking through their window like a pervert. Is there anything we want to do before the Last Supper? Is there anything we want to buy? Or do you maybe want to do some cooking? I mean, so apparently you can do stuff after you finish the game. So maybe I don't need to, like, concentrate too hard on the small details. Oh, Jordan, you have to watch it in the VODs. With the exclamation mark VODs, you can find it on YouTube to watch the ending. It was good. There was I really enjoyed the, I don't know what animation style you would call that, like really ugly rotoscoped. 2007 and 2005. Maybe we'll play them. It depends if they are gettable. I suppose maybe they've come out on the PlayStation. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we had any more dates. We could go on a date. We could just go on a cheeky date. We have got a lot of money. Let Adriano out of his misery. I don't know, I feel like he almost should stay in misery longer. Oh, hi, Diana. Shall we just buy the last of the books up? go. Oh. We'll just have to try and remember the ones that we haven't read. You bought every book. So let's read all the books and then we will go do the last dinner. Okay, which ones haven't we read? This one? Already read it. We read this one? Already read it. I've got 360 good reasons not to read it again. Amazing. Okay. This one's new. Pandora's Eyes? The Borgo Marina bookshop doesn't sell many comics. This must be something special. It's a romantic tale between a pastry maker and a dairymaid. It's a comic, but it's a sexy comic. It's not that bad. There's a dedication at the end to my dear friend Menatu. Oh, it's a sexy comic about that old rabbit. Virgo, the best olive oils and wool sweaters are born under this sign. Lusty Argonian maid. Do we read the Fisherman's? Yeah, we have. I think we've read this one. I'm not sure. Here I am reading a gossip rag. I bet it's Porn's favorite. He's such a gossip. So, Margarita Elkberg bought a villa in Amalfi? Who's that? Oh, yeah, the actress in the movie La Dolce Viper with Marcello Bello. Way to go, Elkberg. Thursday. Christ, can't even read the days of the week. On Channel 4, they're showing the latest comedy with Dino Dorgy and Hedwig Frengel. Doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Alvaro Smiley is now making oil and onion jam on his farm in Salento. Good for him. Antonella Capybara is hosting a TV show in Argentina. Oh, did they misspell comedy or did I mispronounce comedy? Well, Capybara can do anything she can. What an icon. What a majestic mouse. I said comedy. Okay, enough of the gossip. Because I'm trying to read it too quickly. Lex's favorite book. I can just imagine him alone on a rock at sunset reading adventure stories in solitude. The swallow's an orphan. And she's adopted. And they teach her to fly because her mum couldn't. All read. Right. Is there anything else? Oh, I think this one's new. I'm really curious to find out a bit more about this Banda del Lol. Signora Lucia seems like a real tough chick to me. So basically there used to be a partisan group in Borgo Marina made up almost entirely of women. I don't have any water left. I sipped it all, William. I've only got coffee left. Got quite a lot of coffee left, actually. Coffee's like a bit of water. Good morning, William. Good morning, good morning. Did I get coffee down myself? No. Here, this is Louisa's testimony. None of us ever said we were brave. We would tell ourselves we're not too afraid. At schools, I tell the children, you know, the three mosquito tears. All for one and one for all. In the evenings, in the early days after the war, we used to sing with one voice here. During the day, we worked hard handing bricks to each other, rebuilding houses. And then at night, we would come together in merriment. Yeah, it's flavored water. Freedom is a useless home if it's left empty. Okay, completed. I think we've read this one. I'm not sure we've read this one, though. Oh, we have. Okay. I think we've finished all the books. It didn't seem like I got a... mysteries, objects and tools, maybe? This is like cards from stuff we've picked up and stuff. Oh, we're all too old and busy to act up. But sometimes we get to things too quickly, so you don't have to see it. Oh, look. Why have we only done 3 out of 4? I wonder. Help at the farm, 3 out of 7. Ah, I wanted to see if we'd done all the books. Books, we haven't done one of them. Fuck. Which one haven't I fucking read? Alright, let me sit down and just check all the books and then we'll go to, Okay. This one. Will I end the stream before chat expires? Will I finish Borgo before you all expire? Yeah, it's a prerequisite that everyone's got one foot in the grave before they watch this stream. I'm 76 after all. Oh, I hadn't read that one. I thought I had, because it's just a joke book. There we go. I think we've finished all the books now. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck off. I don't... Come on, which one haven't I read? Maybe I'm the Grim Reaper. Okay. I've read this one. I've read the rat one. I've read the Goosebumps one. Read that. This is the thrilling gameplay you come for, right? Read that one. We've read the Fisherman Handbook. Can I go backwards now? Cooking for the Lazy. Maybe I've only got 50. Maybe there's like a secret book that's hidden somewhere. Right. The nurse is typing this in for me right now. Oh dear. The nurse is like, oh Christ, you want to watch that stream again? I'm going to have to type in her chat. Ugh. It's the only stream they show at the hospital is just this one. All right, let's do the Last Supper. Yeah. Diana, it was the strangest thing Tono of all people called me, inviting the whole family to dinner at Mama Lucia's. He shouted something about his daughter and then hung up. Do you know anything? I haven't heard him this happy since I don't know when. Well, yes. The latest news is that his daughter has returned to Borgo Marina. I just connected the dots. She is really old, though. Just like us. Rambling, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Weenies. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it here. And Rev! I'm a proctologist. I'm a doctor. Thank you. Rev? Thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub to Nurse Badger. Thank you. Should we ask? Do you want to watch a movie? They can watch a movie with us. Oh, you were wanting to watch the Goose Brothers last time. Okay. Oh, is it a musical? My brother described this scene to me at least 100 times. I always refuse to watch it. Brother stuff, you know. Stay for the phone. Oh dear. What are the advantages of being older? You get the blame for everything. Your baby brother does wrong or doesn't do right. Oh dear. So it's a... I don't recognize it because a lot of these are real movies. Okay, Poster, the Goose Brothers. Nice suits, sunglasses, and I feel like going all out with music from my very own sofa. What is it supposed to Oh, the Blues Brothers. I've never seen the Blues Brothers. Okay. Another movie or go to bed? Let's get... we've watched Casablanca. Have we watched this one? I don't know if we've watched this one. Fulvio told me it's Gemma's favourite movie. I have watched Mission Impossible. What do you think? Will you ever come back to her in the end? Will he ever come back to her in the end? Oh, he's talking about his dead girlfriend again. There was a rope tied to the pier. We had a secret code. If we wanted to meet, each of us made a knot, and then we waited. She didn't always manage to get rid of that. Gustavo. So Gustavo was her dad. Oh my god, I wanted to tell you guys about my theory. Before we find out who is the murderer and the thief in this town, I thought maybe it's that baby downstairs. The actors in this movie is so fascinating. Looking at them hung on my wall always makes me feel self-conscious. Okay, let's just go to bed. Let's do the story. That baby, you know, the Gemma's baby downstairs. Diana, we're going to go to Gelato for the party. You go ahead without us. Okay. Let me show you the baby. I guess it could be my grandma. But I'm kind of convinced it's the baby. The boss baby. Let me see. The baby might be under characters, actually. Hang on. That one. That baby. I think it might be that baby. Because you know how time works really weird in Borgo? What if that baby comes back from the future to come to Borgo to cause trouble and rob everyone and kill people? Here we are. You can really feel the festive atmosphere in the air. Oh yeah, I wonder who the doctor is that thought of using healthy people's poop to help other people shit. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, vaccines work because they're dead cells of the illness. So your body fights off the less dangerous version of the illness so that it can then combat the actual illness when you get it. So I guess... and like blood transfusions are a thing that you get other people's blood to help you, you know, be full of blood. So I guess it makes sense that you would want other people's bacteria to help your bacteria. And what's the best way to get that is from people's poop. Did they want to go into fecal transplant research, Rooks, or did it just kind of happen? Like, I always wonder when people have jobs like that, if that is, you know, when they're studying at university, there's like, yeah, I want to go into the poop science. I really want to. Or does it just kind of happen that you're like, oh, there's an opening at the poop science, in the poop science field. I guess I'll go into it and I'll see how it is. And, you know, can I ask you a question? Has Lumen ever said anything about me? No. If you want to know something, you should just ask a person directly. Oh, crush. Tonu's daughter seems like a grade A nerd. Coincidentally, she's your friend. Nothing. I'm not a wuss like you, but I do like seeing everyone so happy. You know how to make the impossible possible. I haven't seen Tonu this happy in years, and Veronica, how she's grown. Although she's called Pina now. What a strange name. Anyway, I hope you're hungry because tonight I'm going to feed you till you pop. It will take a while. There are still a few guests missing. Orlando came without Beatrice. Sometimes the professor can be a real weirdo. So Orlando's the one who had the first crime. I mean, it could literally be Beatrice. I think Beatrice is. Pina is this lady. She's his daughter. Pina went missing last year when she was 5. And then she came back. And she's now like in her 20s. But it all happened a year ago, which kind of backs up our idea that Borgo is a town out of time.
Good boy.
Thanks again for helping me with the mayor. Don't mention it. Let's just enjoy the party. They didn't give you a dime. After all, you go off and find missing people. Are you sure you want to be a writer? You'd make an excellent detective. Food tastes better when it's free. No, doesn't Chea have a crush on someone else? How did your first father-daughter time with Tonu go? So we stood staring at each other in silence for a good 5 minutes, but once we got going, we couldn't stop. Before we knew it, it was dinner time. Diana, how wonderful. You can imagine how happy I am today. I forgot how good it feels to smile. I'm still not used to her new name, but aside from that, perfectly. Did you know how intelligent my daughter is? She even graduated early. Got the brains of her mother. She'd be so pleased, the young lady she'd become. We did finish Broken Sword, Duck. We did. We finished it on the hour. So how long that go was. I have to admit that his happiness is contagious. I'm not going to try and butcher his name. You've done a brilliant job, Diana. Once again, I'm very impressed. Beatrice isn't joining us. See, I'm sussy that maybe it's Beatrice as well. It was so good. The weird animated ending was really something as well. I'm sorry for talking about the investigation at a time like this, but I wanted to discuss the topic of the thief with you. You were telling me about the occult, about things in this world that can't be explained, and, incidentally, I found just that in Borgo Marina. Tonu and Pina are the most obvious example, not to mention one of the most chaotic thieves in the world. After they tried to frame me, they don't seem to be at all bothered in trying anything else. Or they're being more cautious. You've certainly thrown a wrench in the works for them. Even so, I still don't understand what their plan was. Not to forget, this all started with a theft at your house, during which nothing was taken. I wouldn't be so sure. There's one thing I'm certain of. The thief has a plan. It's just the funky music coming out of a radio somewhere, I think. If I could just take a look around your house again, maybe I could. I understand my first day, but I think I've earned some trust now. I do not intend to repeat myself any further. Orlando's hiding something. What's more, I haven't seen Beatrice. What if he's killed? Oh, can you hear him humming? There's only one thing to do. Sneak away and go to Orlando's villa. Can I ask someone to come with me? Oh, no. Chair. Sorry. Okay, this one will come. Let's go commit some crime. I wish we'd changed our outfit. How does the thief do this stuff? Don't they feel bad? If Chair knew I was using her skeleton key like this, she'd knock me out with a wrench. Okay. Oh, I'm quite excited. I'm getting the rush of crime. Death Stranding 2. Oh! I have seen someone play Death Stranding all the way through. For me, I think it's more of something I would want to watch rather than play. There's a turkey. Bread. Bread, the turkey's in a new place. I never even thought to ask what would, whether we would still be treated to turkey time. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather watch someone else play Death Stranding, which is, you know, maybe not what you want to hear a streamer saying, but oh, I'm too excited to go in the office. Oh, thank you, Brett. Thank you. It's a goblin. No, it just, the game feels a bit more like a movie, if that makes sense, than a game. It looks like a diary. Orlando Del Monte. Oh, it's Orlando's diary. Dear diary. Oh, I like how she sits down and all. I finished Hearts in Concert. It was an overwhelming read. I didn't dive so deep into a book since Wuthering Times. Let's skip some pages. It's full of strange symbols. They're similar to the ones I saw in that occult book. But wait a second. After Centurbi de Mandragora and Gordon's rifle, the thief assaulted us. Even Fra Rosillo's rosary disappeared. I'm starting to think that they want to destroy what I've done. I've dedicated my life to learning occult mysteries. I've traveled the world to do it. I could stop time, but a thief is screwing everything up. Orlando, stop time! Now it all makes sense, of course. Tonu, Pina. But why? For love! I knew you couldn't just mind your own business. But I have to be honest with you, I'm tired of carrying this burden around with me. I remember how much time has passed since then. There's a ton of deer and squirrels. Every once in a while there's some turkeys, thank God. I wouldn't want you to be without... I couldn't have you without bread. Oh, how are you enjoying the new place? Are you... You know, you've been there for a while now. I barely remember how much time has passed since then. You should know, Beatrice wasn't my first wife. After I lost Lavinia, so young, my heart was shattered. To save myself from the brink, I traveled the world. In doing so, I came into a knowledge that many would have simply dismissed as childish fantasy. And when I came back, I settled down here in Borgo Marina, where I met Beatrice. Life continued peacefully, blissfully even. I thought I had finally managed to free myself from the shackles of the past. Evidently, however, fate had another cruel joke in store for me. Beatrice fell ill, the same illness that took Lavinia away all those years ago. I wasn't going to surrender to fate once more. I put my knowledge to good use. I succeeded. Borgo Marina was suspended in time. No one came in and no one left. For all eternity, an endless summer free from worry. Or at least that's what I had deluded myself into thinking. Then you arrived, Diana, and my convictions crumbled. How could you be so selfish? Is it selfish? I don't know. I don't know. What was written on them? How many other hidden secrets are there? I was right, but if so, we're all lost. The ripped out pages contain the necessary steps to repeat the spell. The symbols to be drawn, their position, and the necessary objects to trigger the spell. But if Orlando let people leave, I don't see the problem. If he let them leave, I don't see the issue. He's not flirting, he loves his wife. Gordon contributed his rifle, Fra Rosillo his rosaries, and I personally took care of fixing the symbols with Centurbi, a powerful arcane catalyst used in antiquity. They were involved too, and Malagamba, they agreed, but never really believed it. I acted alone. But that's not the important part. In these steps, I never wrote down the final object to complete the ritual, my wedding ring. Without that, the spell will not only fail, but it will put the whole town at risk. Yeah, my thing would be if he let people out, then I don't have a problem with it. Or if people kind of, he told them and they consented to it, I don't think there's a problem with it. But I guess he shouldn't, yeah, like, I think the worst thing is for the kids, not ever growing up. I can imagine for adults who maybe want to live in Borgo for the whole, like the rest of their lives. You know, being able to get basically free immortality isn't too bad, is it? Yeah, the roommates can be a bit much sometimes, but everything's slowly getting set up. Oh, nice. Getting the entertainment stand, collection of consoles connected soon. Are you nearly all unpacked then? If we don't stop the thief, this could mean the end for Borgo Marina. That seems to come from town. We have to save the world, lads. I think it might be Beatrice. I wonder if it's going to be a kind of you've got to let me go kind of Jimmy Jam. Is this game going to make me cry? I will. I'll cry. It doesn't matter. I have to stop whoever's responsible. All right. Where the fuck am I going then? This way? Usually down to the beach. I think it's wrapping up. I think so. I think this is the end. I don't know if we'll finish it today or whether it might be a tomorrow that we're finishing it, but... Okay. Nope. In the church. In the church. I might cry if it's Beatrice. You! Get out of the way! You don't know what you're doing. The spell will destroy Borgo Marina. This town is long gone. I won't let you ruin everything. Our freedom is worth the risk. If you want to go on, you'll have to get through me first. Or maybe it's Gemma. I do also think maybe it could be Gemma. It's time to make this silly thief see how stubborn an academic from Turin can be. Bring it on. Oh god, I look so silly. Who convinced me to wear the tie-dye? Because remember, Gemma said that she was going to be late because they were picking up some gelato. So to get out of this situation, you'll need to stay determined. Performing certain actions and getting stuck will make you lose determination. If your determination drops to 0, Diana will give up. Be careful not to put the thief under too much pressure. They may get nervous and resort to trickery to escape, or worse, you might make them mad. Yeah, sometimes some things don't fit your new place, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you want them for your future place. So you put them in storage or put them in boxes until you're like, oh, goodbye, old friend. I will see you in a few years. I get that, Bread. So I think we want to... Maybe we'll... Let's go here. Yeah, kitchen stuff. Okay. Alarmed. Runs away. Entrance to the church again? Christ, I don't know. Hey, I'm not hunting you! The bulletin board. Oh, unstressed. Takes a camera flash. Or takes the camera flash. All right. Too far, can't get there. Great. I've so done this very, very wrong, but... See, Brett is a good follower of the Church of Sonic. It's actually required for all mods to throw away their air fryers before they get made mods. They have to send a video of them putting it in the bin. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get up my notepad. And that's why... That's why Sonic condemns rooks. So Bell Tower, I think, is first. Church is not second. Then it's not the bulletin board third. And it's not the... You've got to write down all the ones that you got wrong as well. So that next time I'm not like, oh, did I ever put this one? I'm not actually sure where Turin is in relation to... Is it a coastal city? Is it near Florence? Is it near the Vatican? I think last is the bulletin board, actually. All right. So Bell Tower is definitely first. Then I was thinking circle round. I was debating the middle or the bench. But... West of Milan. Okay. I think I can picture it. Launch is the net. Maybe we go to the middle now. Flees to the bell tower. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, maybe it's all right. Takes a picture of Diana. Oh. Okay. I've always thought Tuscany is very pretty. I like Florence as well. I have to admit, I like Florence largely because it reminds me of playing Assassin's Creed, which I'm sure is... Not sure the Italian people would like to see or like to hear. All right, bench is wrong. Middle is also not third. I kind of hate it when this game gets like this because it feels like I'm just having to essentially brute force it, and it sucks. Hey, Elusive! Welcome back! This is the best bit. Like, I remember watching a documentary after I played Assassin's Creed, or my parents were watching it, and I came in and I was like, I've been there, Mom! Okay, let's go to the bench, because that's the only one that we... Oh, no, not the bench, this one. Yeah, how you're supposed to solve this without trial and error. Do you think maybe it's like a really clever kind of puzzle where you... I don't know. Maybe let's go to the middle first. Where there's an absolutely certain way that you're supposed to lead the... So it's neither the middle nor the bulletin board now. Maybe to the bench? Who knows? Doesn't feel stressed. Takes the camera flash out. Move to the stairs. Which number am I on? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, they've fallen! Do I quickly chase after them or what? Oh, fuck. Well, I can't get to them. I can't get to them because I can only go one space. Got them. Murdered. Even if it's necessary, pushing isn't my thing. Why am I... What am I doing? Obviously, guys. That was obviously the... Obviously the solution. Have you had enough yet? Yes, this charade has gone has gone on long enough. Oh my god, it's born! It's born? I'm actually so... I didn't... Fuck Porn! Porn tried to get me arrested. Porn? All this time, you? How could I? How could Orlando? Do you have any idea how I felt when I found out the truth? When I found out how this would be our life for all eternity? That our freedom had been ripped away by one selfish person? And how do you think Bice felt? Orlando said he wanted to protect her. Orlando never told her anything. He acted out of pure selfishness. He dragged all of us into it. Kept the people of Borgo Marina in the dark. Imagine if I'd fucking romanced him. He tried to... So, I don't even have a problem with him doing the thieving thing. Like, I get it, you know? He really doesn't want to be under kind of... You know, very selfish Orlando, you know, wasn't even asked about it. Not problem with that. Problem with him trying to get me arrested, and problem with him trying to frame me as a thief. Big problem with that. Yeah, why didn't he tell me? When Beatrice told me I had to do something. So you thought it was a good idea to condemn the entire town? Time will flow again in Borgo Marina thanks to the reversal spell. If the ritual were complete, yes! But without my wedding ring, we could all die! No one could know. I didn't even write it in my diary. One more precaution, so I thought. But I fear, once again, my choices have ended up putting us all in danger. Pawn, if you really want to save this town, help us stop the spell. If the thief was Pawn, that means... What does it mean? That means what? What are we doing? Beatrice, don't come any closer. Not one more step. I beg you to listen to me. I've had enough of your lies, Orlando. Not only have you condemned me to live for eternity with this sickness, you've condemned all our neighbors, our friends, our family to the same fate. I wanted to protect you. I wanted to give you the life you deserved, free from worry. You wanted to help. I realized that. You've had your own way of showing affections. I know that. I've been your wife for how long? The next one would have been our 40th anniversary. But time doesn't mean anything to me now. Why didn't she just tell him that she knew? Oh, cheese steak. What's a cheesesteak? Cheesesteak? I feel like it's an American thing, but it's just not quite coming to me, is it? Cheesesteak. We're gonna have cheesesteak. Just fried cheese. Steak with cheese? Just fried cheese. Like just plain old fried cheese. What, would I stop time for Greg? Oh yeah. Absolutely. Cheese, like is it like a sandwich? Like a cheesesteak sandwich? But now you've gone too far, depriving people of their future, giving them a never-ending present. That isn't freedom, it's prison. And the thing that hurts me the most is knowing that in your heart, you knew how selfish your decision was. Otherwise, you would have told me. You always shared your fears with me, and we've always been there for one another. And when you found out about my tumor, you decided to escape. Well, it's my turn to do that now. Okay. But wouldn't he found it really awkward when she kept talking about doctor's appointments and stuff? And she's like, oh yeah, I've got to go to a doctor's appointment. And he's like, yeah, sure you do. Sure. Beatrice, please listen to me. That's the thing. How can one lie solve another? Orlando made a mistake. And we know that already, but now you're not behaving any differently. Diana, what are you saying? Don't you understand? You found out the truth, and instead of involving everyone else as they deserve, you've scared them to death. You've hurt the ones you love because you thought it was a necessary evil to get what you wanted. What makes you any different from Orlando? I've always wanted to try a lobster roll. I know that's quite bougie, but I know they're very big in America. I've always wanted to try one. Not to mention you're putting all of us in danger right now. If we don't stop the spell, it'll be the end. What have they got in them other than lobster digits? I can help too. Nobody wants your help, Pawn. Your keen eye will be crucial. If we don't act now, Booger Marina will be destroyed. It will be the end for all of us. Lobster butter lemon. Oh, okay. What is lobster like? I've only had it when I was younger. I haven't had it since. I ate it when I was younger, but I don't have any memory of it being just like big shrimp. I do like shrimp. I like prawn. All right, what are we doing here? Pawn encourages Diana. Okay, right. Fuck knows what I've got to do. I was young once. Oh, Pawn. Go for the center. Oh, is it similar to crab? I've had crab before. Oh, you didn't like that. Oh my goodness. You'll never become a writer. See it, right? Pawn, use your grappling hook. Zoom. Who gets ready for an... I don't know what I'm doing. Pawn encourages Diana. I do really, really like how they've done this. It's so cool. Oh my god, he beat up his brother's dead girlfriend. That's fucking rude. Right. Do I encourage pawn? Oh, I do like a crab stick, Red. They're good, aren't they? They're like they're... Oh! Diana just died. That's unfortunate. Alright. See what we did wrong. Probably everything. Yeah, we still haven't found... right, pawn, move to center. Oh, we still don't know who killed his girlfriend. Presumably it was not pawn. Maybe we'll find out it was Orlando. No, that was right. Yeah, I presume it was not pawn. Maybe it's Diana's grandma. No. All right. Maybe both. Diana, encourage, go for the center, go for the side. Just go for the side, I guess. Oh, pawn died. Maybe it's okay, because you know I can use this grappling. Oh, grappling hook. Oh, he's happy. Lovely. Oh, pawn died. Great. So let's really both of us not go for the center. How do, like, do Americans not say pawn the same way? Like, pawn. Gotta go down to my pawn shop. Is there no way Diana, right? Pawn. Go to the pawn shop. Pawn shop. Right, pawn easy grappling hook. Meow. Okay. And then, so pawn doesn't encourage. Let's have Diana encourage pawn. Buoy. Or a boy. Oh! For Christ's sake. Okay, well. Alright, I think we got one right though. Diana goes to the side. There we go. Diana goes to the side. Pawn encourages Diana. Diana encourages. Oh, bother. Here we go again! At least we got one right. Okay, so Diana. No, Chea's got a... I'm so sure Chea had a thing with a different lady. I'm so sure. Was she not... Didn't Pina say she was interested in Chea? I stayed away from everyone else's girlfriends and boyfriends. Chea can do the same. So, Diana encourages, Pawn encourages. Maybe Pawn does something different now, or Diana does something different. I think Diana's gonna get shot though. But then she's also... Diana has to do something. She's gonna have to go to the center. Are the main characters Pina and Pawn? No, they're romance. Both of them are romance options. Oh, jeez. Yep. Maybe it's okay if we get shot by that. Oh, no, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Right, Diana has to do something. Maybe we both have to do something. Maybe we're both... The annoying thing is I can't cancel. Oh, good. Okay. Oh my god, Pawn died. He didn't like that. Oh, Diana got shot. Yeah, I do wonder if maybe the thief was a randomized romance option. What do you think? Like Lex, or could have been the thief. Okay, so we got another one, right? Diana. Center. And then... Oh, nice! Bread! Oh, are you so excited? Are you so excited? Yeah, big... Oh, that's so exciting. When will it be, when will it be ready for you to go with it? I do appreciate that you can fast forward bits. And then Pawn uses his grapple hook. Why does Pawn have a grapple hook? I guess because he's the thief. He's got a grappling hook. I suppose that makes sense. Diana now needs to go to the center. Yeah, to climb the roofs as the thief. Now he's a rogue. Maybe. maybe. Alright, let's get Pawn to jump off the side then. Or maybe Pawn needs to encourage us. Warn Diana. There we go. Now she moves out the way. Moira, that's impossible. And maybe we need to encourage porn now? Like, yeah, you're okay, porn. We're okay. Now we both go to the center. Yeah, good porn. Officially have a new vehicle, probably later this week. So exciting! Oh, Diana's in the middle now. That's so exciting. Yeah. Is it over? It would appear so. Bye, so you all right? Oh, I think it's Biss. So STEM-minded. Diana's like, 1 minute, let me process. Let's get out of here. I need some air. Who is profaning our church? By Joseph and by Moseph? Anybody want to tell me what the heck is going on? I couldn't get my father out of bed. Did somebody get hurt? What did I miss? In fact, I'm happy to take a break. Orlando, Beatrice, porn, please. I owe you an apology. No, we owe you an apology. What I'm about to say will shock some of you, but I ask you to believe me, for all of it is true. Years ago, I cast a spell on Borgo Marina, trapping it in time. From that moment on, none of us has grown a day older, or I should say is growing older. We remain immortalized in that moment like a photograph for all time. The ritual was successful, but I made some errors. I was hasty, stupid, and arrogant. The responsibility of everything that happened that night was mine and mine alone. And that includes the fire at Gustavo Fidato's villa, where Moira Canis lost her life. Lexwa, I can never apologize enough. There isn't a day in which I don't curse myself for this. I wasn't in complete control of the enchantment. The symbols shouldn't have reacted the way they did. The fire breaking out was a tragic accident. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness. Moira shouldn't have been part of this story at all. I'm ready to hand myself over to justice. Say no more. Why did Moira die? Orlando did everything for me. One life for another will never be an equal exchange, I see that. But you have to know what's behind all that sorrow, and you all deserve to know what happened that night. I tried to undo this cursed spell. I was reckless and put us all in danger. You never meant to hurt anyone. You couldn't have known. I knew what I was doing. I was mortified. Signor Gordon, Fra Rosilio, Mayor, I never meant to cause so much trouble. Lexua, Chair, I'm sorry I lied to you all this time. Stop talking porn. Yeah, better set up the guillotine. Don't be too hard on him. He was only helping me. I have been gravely ill for a very long time now. Too long. Cancer. If things had been different, I would have happily stayed here. I've always loved this town and its residents. The thing that hurts most is not having to Love requited. A sorrow like that, you never get used to it. I remember the night Orlando came to me with his plan. Those of us who were there remember it well. We were skeptical. It seemed impossible to imagine something like that, but in the end we couldn't resist the temptation. I think it's only fair for everyone here to know that I didn't think there was such a tragic backstory. Mr. Orlando will answer for what he's done, there's no doubt, and will help Miss Beatrice make her will. Oh my god, they're like, oh yeah, bitch, yeah, well, you in jail. You will do your will. If I may, many of us have been upset by what happened today. Maybe we should process everything. Yeah, I don't know, it seemed like they were quick to go, oh, well, Beatrice dies. You know, kind of like, oh, no, not that we'll, you know, thank God now after 20 years of being stopped in time, Beatrice will get better hospital care because, you know, cancer treatment's gotten so much better in 20 years. Oh, looks like you're going to die, Beatrice. What a shame. Do your will. Like, you know, make sure that you leave your money to us. Okay, no. Let's go to the beach. Okay. I have to set a good example. Time for a beach party. I will go off to some corner of the beach and wait later. Your friends are waiting for you, and we have a lot to discuss. We're going to need a big pot of coffee. Gordon, can I ask you kindly to wake Mr. Gattatoni? Oh, and Diana, please take this small gift. A key to the city. A badge given to me by Malagamba to thank me for the services rendered to the community. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't open any doors in town. It's the least I can do to help, to thank you for everything that you've done. Okay. We'll talk tomorrow. If she dies during the night, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be inconsolable. I don't know about you, but after having saved the town from a catastrophe, I feel like a hot bath. Porn is in the picture. What a crappy gift. We do already have the skeleton key, so let's just not tell him about that. Oh yeah, we've already got one of those. Save village from magic disaster check. Reach the beach safe and sound without passing out from adrenaline rush check. I just have to celebrate with my friends now. Hello everyone. Thank you for saving everyone. There aren't many people I've thanked more than you in life. Are we dating or not? I can't tell. Imagine if I fucked it up and we didn't end up dating anyone. We have these things called smartphones, which are basically pocket computers. There's internet, which is, well, it's like a global library that you can access whenever you want. And more recently, there's been artificial intelligence. It basically makes computers talk. And Jaya? Those things exist. It means I can make them as well. Just give me some time. Yeah, well, Pawn, your name means something different. What about the fact that he tried to get us put in jail? You don't know how much I wanted to tell you how sick I felt accusing you. I lied to you, the town, my brother, my friends. I made you believe I was someone I wasn't. There's no bigger lie than this one. I am mad at you, though. I'll forgive you. All right, Dinah. At least you do. He tried to get us to put in jail. Right, Pina. Hey. When I met you on that promontory, I didn't think It would end up like this. Life really is full of surprises. You helped me find my father. You saved an entire town from catastrophe. You're an excellent detective. Don't you dare doubt yourself. Okay. I worked it out, though. You remember when I was like, you know, I feel like we worked it out pretty quickly. Don't be too optimistic. There's a lot of nets, lines, and rigging awaiting you. I love being alive and aware. Oh. You have no idea how lucky I feel to have met you all. Who would have ever said following a stranger down a dark tunnel would have changed my life? There's just one thing to finish off properly. We might have finished another game. Yeah, because she could have just asked them, oh, what is your social media, you know? And they would have been like, what the fuck is social media? A new dawn. The worst thing about vacations is that they end. Anyway, with everything that's happened, it feels like I've been here forever. Cheap jokes aside anyway. Oh, we do have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, I don't know whether we save this bit till tomorrow. We do have stuff to do. They've given me loads of stuff to do. He's already on Tinder. Yeah. Because I don't want to rush through it, you know. I feel like we've given so much time to Borgo that it would be such a waste to rush it now. Like, it would just be... Yeah, it would be a... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to put me on the finishing... I'm done, guys, bye! No, sorry, I didn't mean to put myself on the leaving screen. Yeah, it would feel like a shame to, you know, quit it without finishing it. It's over. No, we won't play Siberia tomorrow because I might do Siberia Friday. So I won't. I won't do Siberia 3 days in a row. I guess we could do Siberia. We could do Siberia tomorrow and Wednesday, and then a different game on Friday. I don't know. I'll have a little think tonight as to what we want to play after Borgo. Yeah, we'll see. No, thank you very much for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed both games that we played today. I hope you enjoyed Broken Sword and On Your Tail. So tomorrow we'll be finishing On Your Tail, and then we'll be doing something else. Hey, Easy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Come in. Right, lads, I will see you at 1 tomorrow. Behave yourselves. And I hope you enjoyed all the games today. Thank you, lads. You whack the glass floor. I don't think it will break. Fuck you, it's the worst. I saw her driving 41 in a 40 zone. Taking my cat to the vet! Oh my god! That was their fault, totally. That was... That was... They pulled out in front of me. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, Lord Mario, no far. Ah, what? I'm not dead. I'm not. I am dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead.